Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ignite Website Marketing. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about ways that you can promote your website for free. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you guys create some killer content for your website with SEO and digital marketing to help you ignite your website marketing. So, in the meantime, let's get rolling here. So, a lot of times when we get a website, we think that we have to spend money on ads. We have to do all this stuff just to promote our website. And we're like, oh no, we're going to go broke just trying to promote it. But I want to show you today like ways that you can share your website for free. Promote your website for free. God, I'm slacking today here, guys. So you can just promote your website online, and over a period of time, this is going to help your business be found like through these tools that I'm going to share with you. And there's certain ways that you can promote your website as well. So let's get going here. I'm going to go share my screen with you and see and share. Let's go to that, share. And so one of the first things you need to do, if you haven't already, is create a Google business listing. And so you just type in Google business listing. And this is a very valuable tool because it's going to help you put your business out there. Google allows you to list your business on its Google business listing. And pretty much if you have a well optimized Google business listing, this is going to help your website rank on Google. And to do this, when you fill out the business listing, write all the types of services that your business does, the name of your company, the location, the hours, and definitely build up on your Google reviews because that's really going to help you get rankings. And there's other types of listings too. There's Bing Places here. Bing is another popular one. I'll show you guys that. So this is Bing Places. And Bing Places is like another listing you can use. It's similar to the Google My Business one. Again, these are good if you have a local business and local business listings. There's other ones I'm going to pull up a few of them. There's Yahoo listings, Foursquare, eLocal is good, Hot Frog is good, Blogorama, and there's a Yellow Page, B2B Yellow Pages. Now these are other types of listings, so they don't work the same as the Google business listings, but you want to create the listings on those page for those particular types of listings because again, that's another tool you can use to promote your website for free. Now, some of these listings are free, but you're going to get people who are going to call you to get the more advanced services for your listing. You don't really need to do that if you don't want to, but they just kind of help you promote your listing and everything so you can get new business. But the same thing goes with any listing that you have. If they have anything where you get a review or leave a star rating, definitely have your customer do that. Don't have them leaving 4 to 5 star ratings on everything. That's probably too much, but I'd say the two main ones that you would want them to leave reviews for is on your Google business listing and your Bing Places, because when you can have a lot of reviews on those listings, that's going to help your website, your listing rank amongst all your competitors. And the local listings are going to help out too. So if you're a local business listing, these are mostly good for local businesses, what I'm showing you right here. So you put in your location. That way when someone types in looking for a plumber or a restaurant in your particular area, that's when they Google that, the results for all the restaurants and plumbing business are going to show up in that particular area. Now you're going to see a lot of other businesses there, so if you're fairly new, don't be discouraged because you're going to kind of rank at the bottom, but the more you optimize your listings and get the reviews for your listing, that's going to really help out with you ranking amongst your competitors and everything. Now, another thing you can do to promote your website for free is just utilize social media. Join a bunch of groups that are to figure out where your target market is and how you want to reach them, and join a bunch of groups on all these pages. And that way you can get involved in the discussions that people are having on those particular pages, whether it be a Facebook fan page, a forum, a blog page, whatever it is. And that's just going to help. So when you participated in the interaction, you can discuss like certain things at the, and as you kind of get more affiliated with the group, you can promote, like, have them share some of your services, or maybe if you wrote a blog on something, promote that blog on that page, and then they would go back to your website. So that's another way that you can get traffic to your website. And you want to utilize social media, because social media has become very powerful today, and it just helps you like get the word out there about your business and everything else. So definitely I would go on the Facebook, Twitter, and just find, and LinkedIn too, and find certain groups that pertain to that you think your audience would be in, and then kind of take part in the discussion of the group. But that's really going to help you get you free traffic to your website. Then there's another way you can do your website too, and that is through utilizing SEO strategies. So, a way that you don't to get free traffic to your website and promote it for free is if you have the right keywords that are ranking on your website. Because if your website has those particular keywords, when someone goes to type in a particular type of like they're searching for a service in the Google search engine, if they're looking for something, like a product or something, and if your website has that keyword, as long as you're ranking on the first page, you're going to get that organic traffic for free right there. And at first, guys, like it's going to be really difficult to rank for particular keywords, because if you're just a starting business, you're gonna, your website's probably going to be at the bottom of the results. But over a period of time, if you continue to invest in your website by applying certain SEO principles, that's going to help you rank your website in the search engine results on Google. So if someone types in like a web designer near me, or they want looking for like a confidence coach or something like that, your website would eventually end up on the first page or second page of the search engine results. So yeah, and so utilize keywords. Also, like you can write a blog, and so say you're have a coaching business, a consulting business, or your plumbing business, you can write a blog or create content put it on your website, and then again you can go on those forums that from the Facebook pages or LinkedIn pages, and just kind of scroll through the the topics there, and if you find something that is gonna relate to something, like a piece of content that you created relates to a particular topic that someone is talking about, you can actually put a link into that blog and just say, hey, I recently did a great article on this, or I did a great video on this, and you can put that in the link right there, and then they're going to actually because if they're curious, they're going to go click on it and go just like to the website from the social media pages. So definitely utilize your social media pages, create content for your website besides what you're just selling, and make it interesting. If you can do some videos, if you can do a few blogs, and just kind of, do research too. I was going to say too, before you do your content and your blog, do your research on some of the questions and frustrations your audience is having, and create content that will help them out. Because if people are having frustrations and problems about a certain thing, you're going to find these on certain forums and Facebook pages or LinkedIn pages. They're going to be topics about this, or maybe better yet, go through some of these pages that if you're on the social media page, like Facebook fan page, or you're on a LinkedIn page, and just kind of scroll through all the discussions that people are having. And if you think you can write a great piece of content that could really answer the question for them, that would be better than what you see, create that video or write that blog and then put that on there. And you're just going to be like, and the people are going to be like, okay, cool, I'm kind of curious, I want to see what this is like. And then they'll click on that link and they'll go to your blog and everything. And then finally, the most easiest and free way to actually promote your website is just by word of mouth. That's right, word of mouth. When you're out there in public and socializing with people, just go out there and, tell them what you're doing. Say I have a website business, blah, blah, blah. You can hand them a card and stuff, and there you go. Then if they're interested later on, they could, use your services, or they can just hand your card off to someone else and they'll call you up. I've had this happen several times when I've gone to like networking events and, I just a lot of the people there were not interested in like SEO services. They were just kind of there just to sell stuff. And so I just said like, here's my card. I told them what I did, gave them a card, and some of them actually referred me to other people who they knew that needed a website or SEO services. So that's very simple. One of the other ways I used to get traffic to my website too was like, now you can't really do this much anymore. You got to pay $5 to post an ad, but I used to use Craigslist a lot. And Craigslist, they had like a services section, and you can actually go in there and post some, talk about your services and post a link to your website, and people can call you and everything. But like right now, it's $5. But I mean, if you still want $5, it's still pretty cheap though. If you want to just like, promote your services on there. But you're not going to get like, depending on what it is you're doing, you might not get the best clients from there. So there you go, guys. Those are some simple ways that you can promote your website for free. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, because I'll be creating a lot of content soon. I've already been doing a lot of research. I'm going to have a few guests on this channel too who are actually do SEO and website design. We're just going to go over this. And remember, whenever I'm doing a live show, feel free to drop your questions into the chat, and I'd like to help you answer those questions. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you ignite your website marketing. So when I do future broadcasts, remember, while I'm talking, feel free to just chime in here on the comment section, and I will answer your question. So until next time, guys, kick butt and ignite your website marketing. Now, peace out.